There are 7 signs people secretly look up to you, and you have no idea it's happening. Because admiration doesn't always announce itself. It's subtle, it's quiet. People watch you when you're not looking. They copy your moves. They study how you carry yourself. They adjust their behavior based on what you do. And by the end of this video, you'll recognize exactly when it's happening. You'll see the patterns you've been missing, and you'll finally understand the influence you actually have. Most people don't realize when others admire them. They assume everyone's just doing their own thing, but that's not true. People are always watching, always comparing, always looking for someone to model themselves after. And if you're seeing these signs, you're that person. You're the standard. You're the example. And whether you know it or not, people are following your lead. This video breaks down 7 clear signs people secretly look up to you. And once you recognize them, you can't unsee them. Before we start, like the video and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights about the patterns shaping your life and relationships. Let's get into it. Number 1, they mirror your behavior without realizing it. You notice people doing things the way you do them, not because you told them to, but because they picked it up from watching you. Maybe it's how you approach a problem, how you handle conflict, how you carry yourself in certain situations, and suddenly you see them doing the same thing. They're not copying you intentionally. They're absorbing your energy, your approach, your mindset, and it shows up in how they move. This happens because when people admire someone, they unconsciously adopt their behaviors. They want to be like you, so they study you. Not in an obvious way, but in small moments. How you react when things go wrong, how you stay calm under pressure, and over time, they start mirroring it. If you notice people around you acting more like you, that's not coincidence, that's influence. Number 2, they ask for your opinion on things that matter. People don't ask just anyone for advice. They ask people they trust, people they respect, people whose judgment they value. And if people are coming to you with real problems, real decisions, real questions about their life, that means something. It means they see you as someone who has it figured out, someone who knows what they're doing, someone worth listening to.
This isn't about casual questions. It's about the big stuff, career moves, relationship decisions, life direction. When people bring those things to you, it's because they believe your perspective matters. They believe you'll give them something valuable, and that's respect. That's admiration. They're not just making conversation. They're looking for guidance, and they chose you. Number 3, they pay attention when you speak. Not everyone gets this. Most people talk and others half listen. They're on their phones, they're distracted, they're waiting for their turn to talk. But when someone truly respects you, they listen differently. They lean in. They make eye contact. They ask follow-up questions. They remember what you said days later and bring it up again. That's not normal. That's someone who values your words. People pay attention to the people they admire. They don't want to miss anything. They want to absorb it, learn from it, apply it. So if you notice that when you speak, people actually stop and listen, that's a sign. You have their respect. You have their attention. And that doesn't happen for everyone. Number 4, they defend you when you're not around. This is one of the biggest signs, because it's easy to be nice to someone's face. But what people say about you when you're not there, that's the truth. And if you hear through others that someone defended you, stood up for you, spoke highly of you when you weren't around, that's real respect. That's real admiration. People only defend those they believe in, those they look up to, those they genuinely respect. If someone talks positively about you behind your back, it means they're not just being polite. They actually admire you. They actually value you. And they're willing to put their own reputation on the line to support yours. That's loyalty. That's respect. And it only comes from genuine admiration. Number 5, they change their behavior after being around you. You ever notice that after spending time with someone, they seem different, more focused, more motivated, more intentional? That's not random.
That's your influence. When people admire you, your energy affects them. Your presence shifts something in them. They leave conversations with you feeling inspired, feeling like they need to step up, feeling like they can do better. This happens because admiration is contagious. When people see you operating at a certain level, it raises their standard. They start thinking differently, acting differently. And if you notice people leveling up after being around you, that's not because you told them to. It's because you showed them what's possible, and they respected it enough to follow. Number 6, they remember small details about what you said. Most people forget conversations 5 minutes after they happen, but when someone admires you, they hold on to your words. They remember that story you told 3 months ago. They remember that advice you gave in passing. They remember the small things you mentioned because it mattered to them, because you matter to them. This is a sign that someone values you. They're not just being polite, they're genuinely paying attention. They're storing what you say because they see value in it. And when they bring it back up later, reference something you said, apply something you taught them, that's respect. That's admiration. That's someone who looks up to you. Number 7, they try to impress you. People don't try to impress everyone. They try to impress people whose opinion matters to them. So if you notice someone going out of their way to show you what they've accomplished, to get your approval, to make sure you see their progress, that's a sign. They want your validation. They want your respect because they already respect you. This shows up in subtle ways. They mention things they've done when you're around. They ask if you notice something. They seek your feedback. They care what you think. And that only happens when they see you as someone worth impressing, someone whose opinion carries weight, someone they look up to. These 7 signs don't scream at you. They're quiet. They're subtle. But once you recognize them, you see them everywhere. And if you're noticing even a few of these, you have more influence than you think. People are watching. People are learning. People are looking up to you. And that's not something to take lightly. That's responsibility. That's leadership. If you found this helpful, like the video and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights about the patterns shaping your life and relationships. Thanks for watching.